Good morning everybody. Welcome to Luton Airport, London. Today is Sunday the 22nd of February 2026. Time is about 4 I think, something like that, 4:30 am. In about an hour I'm going to catch a Ryanair flight to Kaunus in Lithuania. Never been there. Don't know what to expect apart from it's cold. I've been monitoring the weather and it's been down to -24 over the last couple of weeks. The snow forecast the next couple of days, so I don't care. We'll see what we can find. As usual, I should be having the odd couple of beers. Check out the prices, the food, the sights, and what's going on in Kaunus in February. So if you're interested, come and have a look. I'll see you there. Well, thank you airplane. Here we are at Kaunus. It's freezing. I'm not going to lie, it's absolutely freezing. You can see the snow all around the perimeters. Look at the snow. As you land, you can't see any runway, you can just see white snow. You think you're coming down in a field of snow. But never mind, good flight. Should have been 2 hours 50 and we did it in 2 hours 15. So in 30 minutes in front of schedule, which is great because I'll probably catch the 11:10 bus now into the city. The buses are them about every 20 minutes in the week, but on a Sunday they're only every hour. It's a limited service, so I should be able to catch the earlier bus now. But it's a bit cold, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, see in a bit. Right, so passport control took about 15 minutes. There's the next different departures. The city bus is the number 29 bus, and the next one leaves at 11:15. I know it's a shorter service on a Sunday, so it's only about 20 minutes. So I've got to go and find the bus stop. Somebody says you go out the airport, turn left, and follow it down to the bus stop. You can see the snow, how much snow there is. How do we get out? How do we get out the airport? Is there a door here? Yes, there is. So, it's really cold out there. I am moaning, but it is cold. I'm at the airport and left, and I think that's the bus stop there. And look at the snow, how deep it is. I can't wait to get in the bus stop. I'm carrying my coat like an idiot. I can't wait to get in the bus stop, put my coat on. But I'm presuming that this is the bus stop. We'll find out in a minute. Wow. We'll soon find out. I could get a taxi if I want. I've got plenty of money on me. But I'll just enjoy catching the bus. And it's only €1 on the bus, whereas they reckon a taxi is roughly 20 quid. So is this the bus stop? Let's have a look. I think so. By the way, the price has gone up on the bus now. It was €1, it's €1.50 now. And you can either pay with card or cash, and it gives you change. So I enjoy the bus. €1.50. Good morning. I've arrived. I've just got off the bus and it's freezing. Let us see. It's snowing. Oh. According to my phone, it's minus 18. If you breathe through your mouth, it burns your lungs, and if you breathe through your nose, it burns the inside of your nose and it burns your throat. That's what minus 18 does, and it's got to go to minus 24 when it gets dark. Oh. So if you want to come to Lithuania in February, this is what you expect. Man, I'm going to find a bar now and have me a beer, because I can't get in my hotel yet. Wow, I've never known anything this cold. I can't remember ever being anywhere as cold as this. It's proper cold. But who dares wins? So I'm going to keep going. I'll never walk down here. The frozen path. Everywhere, it's frozen everywhere. Never mind. I don't care, I'm happy. Okay, I'll find me a bar. See you later. So, I want to get down to the city, and I followed Google Maps, and I've got to go down about 400 ice covered steps. So if I break my hip here, that's the city centre down there. I need to find a couple of bars and a cash point. But I gotta use them like ice. So excuse me for the bush. I think I'll be having a taxi back anyway. Back up to my apartment. Man, these are deadly. Never mind, we've got all them to do. We'll keep going. Whose idea was it to come to Lithuania in February, in the middle of their winter? I was talking to a guy on the bus, and he said early January it can get down to minus 40 here. Minus 40. And I said, does the place just come to a standstill? And he said, no. The children go to school, the buses run, the trains run, the aeroplanes run. He says, everybody goes to work, we just cope. So, of course, if that happened in the UK, we've only got to have a little dusty now, we ain't there. Everywhere it collapses. There's a city centre down the bottom, look, that's what I'm heading for. Need medical if I get down there. It's hard to explain the cold. You have to keep swapping from breathing in through your mouth then for a bit you have to breathe in through your nose. If you're continuously breathing through your mouth, your lungs literally burn. You can feel like a burning in your lungs. So you have to swap to breathing through your nose. And then inside your nose burns and the back of your throat burns. It's a good one. It's going to my phone, it's -18. Look at him here running up. Rocky. What are you holding me, mate? Okay, that's enough steps, I'll speak to you in a bit. What a beautiful church. I'll just see if I can find out the name of it. It is the St Michael the Archangel Garrison Church in Kaunus. It was commissioned by the Tsar Alexander III of Russia, and this was built in 1895. In this square, and I know for a fact this is one of the longest high streets in Europe. It's a completely straight high street. There's a path down the centre lined with trees, as you can see, and it's all, every tree's lit up in the night, and I think it goes for like nearly 2 miles, about 3 and a bit kilometres. It's obviously each side, it's shops, bars, restaurants, cafes, but it's the longest, one of the longest high streets in Europe. So I don't want to explore that till tonight. I'm going to see it all lit up, because apparently, oh, you can see the lights in the trees. Apparently all the trees I'm lit up, so that'll be nice tonight. I'm going to have a walk down there tonight. But it's just over 3 kilometres. It's one of the longest high streets in Europe. Well, I've got Guinness there, not bad. So we'll walk around this church. Oh, that little lad there, he's got his, oh, he's naked, I bet he's cold. This church is amazing. There's a little bit of sun come out. Oh, all that's long. So here's the St Michael's Archangel Church, and that starts, it's right at the end of one of the longest high streets in Europe. Oh, snow's falling off the top. Wow. Bang. Oh, that's them steps I walked down in here. Yeah. That's all them steps I walked. Right, it's time for a beer. I've just been in a shop because I've booked an apartment, and I like a cup of coffee when I wake up. So I've been and bought some of them Nescafe sachets. They're only 20p. 3-in-1 Nescafe. They got the milk powder, the sugar and the coffee. Worked out at 20p. And they got a bottle of water. And then I bought 6 big pint cans of different lagers, because I like to try the different lagers. So I've had 6 pint cans of different Pilsner lager to do a beer tasting after, and half a dozen coffees and a bottle of water, and it come to €9, about £8. Right, so I'm moving on here a bit, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I'm here and I'm in the warm. I'm in a little cosy little bar called Smookle, S-M-U-K-L-E, Smookle. It's a bit more like a cafe. You can have cakes and wine, but I've had me a draft beer. It's called Volova, the local beer in here, Volova, and it's €3.90 for the large, so it's alright. But I'm in the middle of town here. So, first one of the day. I'll let you know what it's like, you know, mate. I'll tell you the truth. Bish bash is the dash. That's nice, mate. That's strong. I bet that's 6%. It's a strong beer. But it tastes lovely. That's all right. Problem I got, I can walk. I can walk 10-15 miles a day, no problem. I don't feel it's great. But all the paths are covered in snow. Every time you know, when you walk on hard and compacted snow, and it's like walking's hard work, like. So that's going to slow me up a bit, but not too much. So I've got all day today, I've got all day tomorrow, and I'll come home Tuesday morning. I'm just waiting on a text. Like I say, I booked an hotel, I booked an apartment, and I'm waiting on a text with a code to get me in my apartment. When I get in, I'll show you. It's called River House Rooms. Come highly recommended. So I'll let you know about that. But let's have another one of them. Bish bash is the dash. That's alright, that is. Another one of them, old pal. Thank you. Well, you know what thank you is in Lithuania? At you. So there you go. You've learned something new every day. Bish bash is the dash. Well, now I've dropped in a little bar called Liberty Avenue. Cozy little bar, still can't call it for the snow actually. Put a fire on the wall. Oh my God. Burn you in a couple of fire. Nice little bar, look. Few beers, few draft ales on. You can have a gin and tonic is €5. A Cuba Libre is €5. Whiskey and Coke €5. And I've had a big draft beer. It's cheaper than the last place. Big draft beer is €2.80 now. It's a good one and all. €2.80, so about £2.50. But I'm in the really centre of the tourist section here. So I'll try this one, let you know what it's like. I don't know what the beer's called. A Kaunus. I'll find out. Alright. Bish bash is the dash. That's a good drink. I like that better than the one I had last time. This is like €1.50 cheaper. No sweetnesses. So far so good. You got to look for them because they are like, you know, like in England, they've all got signs outside saying the Rose and Crown or the Red Barrel. Here there's nothing. You just look, it's like a door and you say, is that a restaurant, is that a pub? You have to go and look through the window to see what it is. There's nothing on the outside to tell you that it's a pub. But once you're in them, so far the Lithuanian people are very, very friendly. So I've just been to my apartment and dropped my bag off. Tie ready yet, the cleaner's still in there. I said, can I drop my bag? And I went, yeah, drop it in your bedroom. So I'll go back right after. Have a shower, get changed and out tonight. But I want to try and find somewhere to watch the Wolves because my beloved Wolves are playing Crystal Palace at 2 o'clock in England, so that'll be 4 o'clock here. 2 hours time difference here, by the way. So I'll try and find a sports bar somewhere and watch the Wolves, and then decide what I'm going to eat tonight. But I won't be having burger or KFC or anything like that. It'll be something local. Alright, mush. Let's have another glog of this. This bosh, it is the dash. I really like that. Alright, Mucka, see you later. Well, I'm in a lovely little bar now called the Republic. I'm trying to catch the English Premier League. What I have learned is Lithuanians love basketball. They're obsessed by basketball. They're about football. Basketball is the national sport. You look at every single telly now. You look at every telly, basketball. It's like the national sport. They're obsessed by it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the Wolves. I'll have to keep an update on my phone. The beer was €3, you know. It's a local lager. It's cool. Kaunus. €3, £2 odd. So let's have a go at this then. Nice little boozer. Right on that big street I told you about, the longest strip in Europe. I'll have a go at this. This bosh is the dash. Jums reikia nukeliauti į citadelę.lt /KMT ir pabandyti atspėti, kas taps šio finalo ketvirto MVP. Kitaip tariant, naudingiausias. It's as good as the last one, but it's alright. It's drinkable. It's drinkable, it's alright, but it's the best one I've had. Well, we'll keep trying. Okay. It looks like I'm going to watch a bit of basketball. This bosh is the dash. Right, so my room, I'm staying at River Room Apartments, about 10 minutes from Old Town. It cost me £66 for 2 nights, but what I actually did, it was £62 for a studio, or it was £66 for a 1-bedroom apartment. So for an extra £4, I upgraded to the 1-bedroom apartment, and I'm really pleased with it. It's centrally located, it's spotlessly clean, nice and warm, and I'll show you. So we've got a kitchen area, there's a fridge down there, cooker, plenty of utensils, not that I'll be using them. Dining area, there's a bed there. It's decent shower, toilet and bath, heated towel round. It's nice and warm in here, which is, this time of year, it's important. Telly's got Netflix and it's got YouTube if you bring your codes. There's a kettle, but there's no tea and coffee facilities. They've even left stuff like fairy liquid and scourers and pads and that. And then into the bedroom. There's a large bed. I've lied on it, it's really comfortable. Plenty of cupboard space. So it was 64 quid. A nice settee area. Watch telly. Dining room. Kitchen and bathroom. I'm back. So 64 quid. You can't go wrong with that. I'd highly recommend it. River Rooms Apartments. I booked it through booking.com. Have a look. So here we are. Lijsbest Al. It translates to Freedom Avenue. This is the one I told you about this afternoon. That's it's one of the longest high streets in Europe, and it's tree lined down the centre with a path. But I think it's pedestrian because no cars go down it. But it's going to be a good mile and a half, I would imagine. I walk the full length of it, yeah. And each side is just shops, cafes, restaurants. So I will walk the length of it. Walk the length and see what's what. It's very pretty, wait till it's all. Oh, Freedom Avenue. I don't know what the reason by that is, whether it's anything to do with, because there was part of Russia, whether there was part of the USSR when there was communist, and then they got their they got liberated and got their own freedom. So whether this is anything to do with that, I don't know. But it's Freedom Avenue. But we'll walk down. If I see anything, I'll cut the video off, but if I see anything interesting, I'll video again. This is the path that goes straight the way down the centre, tree lined. There ain't many walking on it because, to be honest with you, this path's treacherous at the minute. It's absolutely freezing, and this was like a slush today, but now it's gone like an ice rink. It's absolutely freezing. But I would imagine this is beautiful in the summer. You just got this tree-lined walkway full of benches, and I bet it's lovely here in the summer. Not so much now, but still beautiful all the same. And you can see right at the very end St Michael's Archangel Church at the bottom. That's lit up as well. So we'll walk down to that. And we'll try and find somewhere to eat on the way, and have a couple of drinky poos. $14.30 to $19.30. I don't know what that means. It's obviously significant. This is pretty. I don't know if these are left over from Christmas or just a load of lit up Christmas trees in the snow. Beautiful. Very pretty. I bet the kids play. I bet the kids play for hours in them, running between them, hide and seek. I don't know what they're... I don't know if they're from Christmas or them a permanent thing, but them pretty. Just a load of Christmas trees. Them live, them fresh trees. And I'm going to go and investigate that building after. I don't know what that building is over there. I'm going to have a walk down there after. That's a big building. You can see how... You can see how long this goes. It goes for a mile. Well, it's 6 o'clock now on a Sunday night, so it's very quiet at the minute. There's a few out. I ain't seen many tourists, but not everybody's as mental as me to come here when it's this cold. Italian restaurant. That's their supermarket. I went in there today. Really cheap. Icky Express. Hello, boy. Has your master gone shopping and left you? Has he? He'll be back in a minute. He'll be back in a minute. Don't worry. Good boy. He'll be back in a minute. He's going to get some shopping. He'll be back. Good boy. This is a really nice Italian restaurant called 400 degrees centigrade. The only restaurant in Kaunus with the true Neapolitan Pizza Association certificate. And it's got a real wood-fired oven. So you get some idea of prices. A wine plate, meat and cheese plate, focaccia. Just give you an idea of some prices. Soups, that's what you want this weather. Slow cooked pulled beef, various vegetables, red beans, parmesan, served with ciabatta and garlic butter. Chicken and sausage soup, seafood soup, minestrone, cold beetroot soup. Pasta off the grill. We use coal grill for the best taste. Beef loin steak, mature beef entrecôte, duck breast, pork neck steak, tiger prawn skewer, salmon steak, grilled tentacles, pork ribs. There's your sides. Let's get an eye on pizzas. Look at the prices. I tell that there. Mussels. Burgers with goat cheese. Let's give you an idea of the prices anyway. And that's the 400 degree centigrade with a coal-fired oven, which is on the main Freedom Avenue, about halfway down. So I've dropped in a cracking little bar again. Still freezing outside, as you can see. It's warmer now. And it's that cold, I've only had a small beer. So I've had a small beer. But, tricked ya. I've had a Lithuanian wine as well. Mama should like that wine. That's all right, that is. I like the posh glass. I'll go with this bash is the dash. Really strong. Nice beer though. So I'm going to have my half hour in here, I'm going to try and get something to eat. I'm going to have a proper sit-down meal or grab a kebab. But my legs, I'm feeling it now. like I say, I can walk 10-15 mile a day, no problem at all. But when you're walking on snow-covered paths and you're having to watch your step, it's awkward walking. It really takes it out your legs. So, plus I've been up all night travelling, so I should be glad to get to bed tonight and start fresh tomorrow. So, good health. Miss Bosh, here's the dose. I must see what tomorrow brings. We're finished tonight, yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Another beautiful building. And I've got no idea what it is. Oh, it is Muzikini's Teatras. Is that a theatre? I'd say that's a theatre. I would say it's a theatre, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of statues of heads in the grounds. Must be a theatre. Beautiful building. Morning everybody. Monday morning. I've had a really good night's sleep. Lovely bed. Oh, it's 9 AM. It's warmed up now. It's only -9. And they must be having an heat wave. I'm making my way up to the old town, which is just about a 10-15 minute walk. And this is quite quiet. It's a Monday morning, but let's see what I can find. I could do with a bit of breakfast, but what to have? Coffee and cake or something more substantial. So today's mooch day. No plans. Try the local eats, local beers. Just have a walk around the local sites and see what we get up to. I love little side streets like that. See what we can find. It's really quiet. Well, I don't blame her. It's I do a lot of these weekends away and I walk 15-20 mile in a weekend. But it's a different kind of walking when you're walking on snow and ice and slippery surface. You call relax. It's like it's hard on your calves and your knees. Well, it is for me. I'm 63 nearly. But I'm a lot tired of a night walking on the snow all day. But never mind. I knew what to expect before I came, so we'll see what we get up to. All right then, gang. If I see anything of interest, which I'm sure I will. I've just been past a Michelin star restaurant. It's had one Michelin star in 2025 and 2026. And a 4-course set menu is 30 quid, 35 euros for a Michelin star restaurant. I'll put the photo on in a minute. You'll see the photo on it with the name. I think that's, for Michelin star, I think that's incredible. There's a nice little cafe. Perhaps I could go in there. I don't fancy coffee. I've just had coffee in the apartment. I'm just going to keep mooching, see what I can see. Speak to you in a bit. A big church here. I don't know what it's called, but I'll have a walk. I like it up here. It's really quiet, but I'm here, like. Irish pub called Rebels. Okay, to a restaurant. Name all over, Vero Cafe. I don't know if you can see it down there. V-E-R-O, Vero Cafe. They open up at 7 in the morning, them all over Kaunus. What's birch tree? Anybody? They look like some kind of donuts. Donuts, small 4-year-old, medium 6-year-old, large 8-year-old. They open here, but they look like donut balls with chocolate sauce. Or you can have like a waffle on a stick for 5-year-olds. This church is huge. I don't know if I can get in. We'll see. We'll keep having a wonder, see what we find. I don't know who he is, but I'd say he's very important. 1862 to 1952. Dr. Jonas Maculis Meronis. He must have been a figure of some importance. Well, this church is huge. And the church over there. I think I'm officially in Old Town now. What a huge church. Look at the size of that window. You see what I mean? I'm walking on this. That's one hell of a big window. Oh, that's nice. Got plenty of bars and restaurants, but obviously I'm really early. So quiet here today. Well, I picked a lovely day to have a nice walk along the river. It's a beautiful place. It's gorgeous. I bet there's more than just me here in the summer. But clear the gills out this one. Nice stroll on a Monday morning before I'm gonna have some lunch or some dinner or some breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I've just checked my phone and it's creeped up to a beautiful balmy -9. It's just like Benidorm. I don't care, I love it really. I love it really. Now for climbing nets. And here we have Kaunus Castle. I'm going to try and get closer, but that's the castle. There's all seating there, so I would imagine they have some concerts or entertainment here when the weather's slightly a little bit better than it is today. But we'll work our way around, see if we can get inside the castle and have a look. That's the river there though. The main river is over the other side, you can see it. That's flowing, but this one is absolutely frozen solid. This estuary. So it's just starting to snow again. So we're going to see if we can have a look at this castle. I can see a big statue in the distance I want to see, and I can also see the famous Kaunus sign. Is it Kaunus or Kaunus? Does anybody know? If you know, let me know in the comments, because I don't know. As I say, I come on these weekends and I don't do much research, I just wing it. I don't know if that's the palace or what, but it looks a beautiful building. There he is in all his glory. And just starting to snow on him again. Beautiful. Some kids over there having fun. I don't want to stop on them too much. They're all having toboggan rides down the hills over there. And this is the old castle. There you just know I'm going to go up them steps now. Like I say, it's a bit of an amphitheatre here. It looks like they have concerts in the summer. I don't think there'll be anything on today though. Let's go see if I can break my neck up these stairs into the medieval castle of Kaunus, which looks like it's had them top bricks are only about a year old. They're medieval. It's had a lot of restoration outside this. Oh, I presume you can go in there in the summer. Well, it's a museum. Entrance to the museum on the ground floor. Oh, that's interesting. And there you have some views of Kaunus. As the snow falls again. That's got to be better than school aid. How beautiful is that little outdoor table? I don't think anybody will be sitting in it today, mind. How beautiful is that? Well, the weather outside is frightful. It is so delightful. As long as you let them know. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You gonna let me go? Yep. Thank you, my friend. I'm gonna find a little bar now, and I'm gonna have me a nice hot coffee, and I'm gonna have a brandy because I've earned it this morning. All the walking I've done. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hello everybody. Well, here I am again in Kaunus in Lithuania. Time's about 12 o'clock midday, Monday the 20, days it? 23rd, 23rd of February. I've been out all morning up the old town in Kaunus, and you've got to pace yourself in. It's really cold. It's currently -18, and it's okay for 2 or 3 hours, but then it starts to penetrate. So I've come back to my apartment just for an hour, just to thaw out. And while I'm here, I'm going to do a bit of a beer tasting session on some of the local beers. I went to the local supermarket, and I got 6 beers. One, they start from the weakest to the strongest, but really them 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5.2, and 6%. And them all pint cans, and that cost me €6.46. €6.46. £6. Just slightly under £6 maybe. And that was from Silas Supermarket. So them about just a shade over €1 a can. About 85, 90 pence for a pint can of lager. So I got me some trusted glasses, and I'm going to try a couple of them, and I'll let you know what I think. So the first one is Utanos Vicious Alice Lager beer. It's a premium beer, and it's 5%. For like 90p a can, a pint. So, I sure waste none of this, don't worry. I'm going to taste them all, and then after I've tasted them all, and I've finished the video, I shall go back and drink them all. So this is Kaunus 5% light lager. That's a really good beer. That's a really good beer, that is. If all the rest of them was good as that, I'm in for a treat here. You could drink a few of them, that's moreish. It's a tiny, tiny bit sweet, but I like that about it. Um, Kaunus, that's a really good beer, that is. Wow. I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. Let's try another one. Baltas. It's Hefeweizen. Baltas, a Lithuanian beer. Svitur is established in 1784. So it's a light blonde lager, 5%. Shall we try it? I know it's an hard job, but somebody's got to do it. I don't want to drink this beer, I'm doing it for you. I'm going to keep this beer tasting down to about 10 minutes, because last time it was about 40 minutes. Okay. Baltas, Hefeweizen, Lithuanian beer, 5%. Now I can tell straight away that I have clear beer. It's like a wheat beer. Here goes. Bish bosh, here's the dust. Yeah, it's a wheat beer, that is. It's a bit more hoppy. I know it sounds stupid, but it's a bit more beery. That makes sense. It's more a beer than a lager. That's a down and out lager. That's a lager beer, that is. It's nice. It's leaving me a tiny little bit of aftertaste now, but wheat beers generally do that. But again, I like that. That's okay. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 for the bold task wheat beer. Excuse me. So the next one is another Kaunus. That's a Kaunus. And this is Kaunus Oaksensis Premium Lager. Again, it's 5%. I'm interested to see the difference between this one and the other Kaunus, the blue one. I'm sure there's loads of you now thinking, I ain't bloody interested in beer. But there might be a few that is. So that's another Kaunus. Let's have a go at that one, eh? That's, can you see how clear that is again? Where the last one, the wheat beer was Right, bish bosh, here's the dash. You know, I told you that one got a little bit of a sweeter taste. That one's a bit sharper, but still a nice beer, that is. I'm enjoying these beers, I tell you. 8.5, 8, another 8. That's just got the edge, but that's just because preferentially I like a sweeter beer. So that's in the league, but I could drink either of them. I ain't knocking them. So the next one I'm going to try, Cal Calnapilis original Calnapilis original SARS, and it's a 5% beer again. I mean, this just cost, you know, less than about £6, just under £6. You know what I mean? It's sitting on a couple of beers for £6. It's freezing cold outside. It's -18. I'm warm here now. Passing half an hour, eh? That's what it's all about. Passing half an hour. And, all these beers was available in. If you come to Kaunus, there's supermarkets all up and down the high street. There's loads of supermarkets. This one was called Silas. Now, the other thing I want to tell you, Silas supermarkets are open till 10, 11 o'clock of the night, but you can't get alcohol after. You've got to get your alcohol before 8 p.m. You go in at 8:05 and buy some lager, they won't serve it at the till. Even though the supermarket's still open, you can only get alcohol till 8 o'clock. See, you're always learning on this channel. You're always learning. Right, Calnapilis original sauce. They all like one pinta. They're all point cans. Right, let's have a go at this one. 5%. Bish bash is the dash. Wow. If that's 5%, I'll show my horse in Wolves window. No ways. That's really strong beer. Don't ask me why, but it's marked up clearly at 5%. And I think it's a lot stronger than that. And again, it's a great beer. I had a bad in you. I'm going to give that 8 again, but I don't think it's 5%. If it's the same ABV as them two, no one. No one. So I'm going 8.5, 8, 8, 8. How about that? I could be no fair in that corner. Right then, number 5. Oh, this is Counterpillars, the same as that one, Counterpillars. But this one is Grand Select. Now this is 5.2. Someone tells me this is going to be a darker, but I know nothing about these beers. Here we go. Excuse me. Counterpillars Grand Select. 5.2%. Well, that last Counterpillars was 5%, and I said it tasted a lot stronger. By that reckoning, if this is 5.2, this will taste about 7%. There you go. Grand Select. It is a bit darker. It is a bit darker. Nice clear beer. Smells like there's more body to it. It's got more depth. Caunus Grand Select 5.2%. Bish Bosh is the dash. That's really, really nice beer. That's more lagery than I even aware of now. That's more beery, and I know that I even aware. That's nice, that is. That Grand Select's nice. Wow. I'm putting that up with you. That's having 8.5. I'm sorry. It's having 8.5. So I've got 8.5, 8, 8, 8, 8.5. It's gone joint top. Kaunus Grand Select. Silvestius Lagerus. I mean, if I'd have had Google Translate, I could have translated all these and done my research properly. I'd rather just pull the top and have a taste on them. But say, all these beers, I mean, your local supermarket, see that more like 90p. About 90p a pint. So, listen, I ain't done this to be tight because I've got plenty of money on me. If I want to go in the supermarket, if I want to go in the top restaurants and pay £5 a pint, I have done and I will do again tonight. I ain't doing this because I'm a tight horse, but it's just a nice way to spend 20 minutes. Excuse me, I do apologise, but it's better having it. Right, the last one is called Taurus Tradicini. Taurus Tradicini. Now this is 6%. They're all 568ml, look. They're all proper points. Am I boring you? Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Right, Taurus Tradicini, 6%. A pint can of 6%. Really good lager for about 90p. Yeah, it's just like that in England, eh, gang? Just like that in England. Here we go. And listen, you know when I was in that supermarket, there's about 20 different varieties, you know. I just picked these because I wanted some local Lithuanian beers or surrounding country beers that I've never tried before. But the amount of beers what was in that row, you could I could have bought 40 cans. Obviously, I don't want to spend my whole weekend sitting in here drinking cans. I want to get out and see Kaunus. Right then, this is the last one. Taurus Tradicini Alus, 6%. If I fall off my chair, it's your lot's fault. It smells strong. Here we go. Bish Bosh, here's the dash. That's strong, that is. I reckon if you was in a boozer and you had 2 or 3 pints of that, you'd go on with the dirty old granny. But it's a great drink. Flip it now. That's a great drink. Just, again, it's more beery than lagery. You know, if that was, I mean, I've had these in the fridge, but they ain't really chilled. On a summer's day, if that was really chilled, man, that'd be lovely, that would. frosted glass. That's a great drink. But it's horses for courses. So I'm going to give that 8. So in my opinion, I've got 8.5. I forgot my scores. 8, 8, 8.5, 8, 8. And that's it. If you've enjoyed it, thank you for sticking around. If you ain't enjoyed it, you've probably already gone by now anyway, so I don't know why I'm talking to you. But get out, enjoy your life. Don't sit watching the chase all day. Get out and do something with your life. I do these weekends every month. Every month I go somewhere. Last month I was in Tirana, Albania. This month I'm in Lithuania. Next month I've already got it booked up. I'm in Bucharest, Romania. I made myself a promise a year, 14 months ago, New Year's Eve. I wanted to travel. And I go somewhere every month. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see the places that I've been. I go somewhere every month. And I'm going to keep going as long as my legs will carry me. Because I am very young now. But that's my beer review done. God bless you all. May you live long and prosper. God bless. Well, I've gone back up the old town and I've dropped in a little restaurant called Chakapuri. Lovely little restaurant. Nice little place. Got me a little red wine. Chakapuri, I think it's the name of it's the dish they do. It's like an open bread. And the one that I saw on YouTube has melted cheese and egg yolks on it, and it looked delicious. But I had that one. The one I've had has got veal and pork marinated in red wine with Georgian cheese, coriander, and hard-boiled eggs. So I'll show you that when it comes. Bish bash is the dash. Tell you what, Lithuanian wine, I haven't had a bad one yet. Really nice, pleasant, drinkable wine. So, yeah. Nice little restaurant. There's space in the back, but that's shut off. So, soup seems to be the order of the day. And it's not surprising how cold it is outside. But, yeah, I've had the signature dish. I'll let you know what it's like when it comes. And I'm going to enjoy my wine. I'll see you in a bit. So I've had another one of these delicious wines, because they are really delicious. I mean, I've only had like a snack, because I'm going to go to 2 or 3 restaurants and try different things. But the speciality is it's an unleavened bread, a Georgian unleavened bread, and it's filled with marinated in red wine, pork and veal, and then it's with Georgian cheese, coriander and boiled egg. That's it, look. So I'm going to try that now. My video skills are amazing, are they? I'm going to eat this now, and then I'm going to try another couple of restaurants and try another couple of bits. So I'll speak to you a bit. Okay guys, so now a food that I want to try while I'm in Lithuania is called cepelina, and I've just been to that beautiful restaurant there, but they sell it there and the woman says they've got it here. So she's given me directions and it's called the Bernaliu Uzaiga. So that food was great in there. I've had 2 glasses of wine and I had the unleavened bread with the meat and the boiled eggs and the coriander and the cheese. It was lovely. So, but they haven't got the Seppelina, so I'm coming here now and I'll let you know what it's like when I get inside. So I'm here. This place is called Bernaliu Uzaiga. Bernaliu Uzaiga. I'll show you the menu in a minute. Really, really nice. All really traditional. Really traditional. All the stuff I've got traditional Lithuanian. It's really good, look. So I've come here because I want to try the Seppelina. Now Seppelina is grated and boiled potato made into a ball, and in the middle they have minced pork, and it's served with sour cream, onion and bacon bits. And Seppelina is Lithuanian for Zeppelin. Remember the Zeppelin in the Second World War, the big air balloon ships? So Seppelina is Lithuanian for Zeppelin, because apparently when these come out they look like the Zeppelin. I told you it's an educational channel. You're laying off me all the while. So I'm just looking through the menu now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to I'll video the menu just to give an idea of prices of drinks, whatever. Have a look at this. So that's your, I'll give you an idea of 2026 prices. Right, so I'm going to order me a drink and I'll let you know. It's a beautiful restaurant. Well, my wine come really quick, and that's a really nice wine. And these are, as I spoke to you about earlier, Seppelinas. And Seppelinas are big balls of grated potato and mashed potato, and inside is let's get me a fork and break one in. inside is minced pork, and it comes with sour cream, onion and bacon bits. I like the bowl's lovely. So let's break one and see what happens. Right now, that's potato. And there's the filling. There's the pork filling. That's the money shot. The smell, I wish this was, the smell is incredible. So these are called Zeppeliners, which is Lithuanian for Zeppelin, the big airship that was in the First and Second World War. So I'm going to eat these now, and I'll let you know in a bit what they was like. I'm going to have me a swig of wine first anyway. Cheers everybody, bish bosh is the dash. Highly recommended. If you come to Kaunus, you must try these Zeppelin. They're amazing and surprisingly filling. Cheers everybody, bish bosh is the dash. So I'm having a coffee and a brandy and a piece of cake. Which cake? That's a question. What cake shall I have? Hello? Americano with milk, please.
In here and go.
In here. And do you have a cognac, brandy? Torres, please. 10. Torres 10.
Okay.
Thank you. And I am definitely having a cake. Well, which one shall I have? Oh, mango. Wow, some nice cakes here. Oh, look at that. They look nice here. Okay, I don't want to know it all. And no. Yes, one please. Achoo. And next. Yes. Achoo. Right, so I've come down to a little coffee shop now. As you know, I had my first course in one restaurant, which was the open bread with marinating meat, and then I went to the second restaurant for my second course, which is separate there. And now I've come here and I've had Americano with milk, a really nice brandy, a 10-year-old brandy, and 2 pastries, and that come to exactly €8. €8, which is what, £7, still £7.20 maybe? £7.20. I mean, you wouldn't get the coffee for that in London. So I'm going to enjoy this now, and bish bosh is the dash. This looks a really nice restaurant, La Papa Loca. It's halfway down the Freedom Avenue on the left hand side. Looks really nice inside, classy. Not too expensive either. That looks lovely in there. I'm just going to show you the menu in case you're interested. It's in English. tuna ceviche, halibut, avocado and yogurt cream, beef tartare, beef tostada, crispy mussels, seared scallops, nachos with chorizo, sea bass, beef cheeks, mines, beef tenderloin, beef sirloin, duck breast, bone-in pork loin, halibut, octopus, sweet potato gnocchi, and various sides, desserts. Not too expensive, but you can see for yourself on the menu. That looks a really smart restaurant in there. I don't know anything about it, but it could be the business. La Papa Loca. And it broke my neck then. Wow, it's good like glass of a night. Okay guys, I'm heading back to my apartment now. That's nearly it. I fly home early in the morning. So I want to get a good night's sleep. I'm back at work tomorrow night. No rest for the wicked. Kaunus, Lithuania. Amazing place. Absolutely amazing place. Would I come back again? Yes. Would I come back again in February? I don't think so. I don't feel the cold. But this is a special kind of cold. It's like debilitating. It gets into your bones, I promise you. It takes part of my weekend. I've had an amazing time. I've seen some amazing sights. I've met some great people. I've had some lovely food. I love it here. The Lithuanian people are amazing. And I always talk about it. This is my 14th month on the trot that I've been somewhere. I made myself a promise, New Year's Eve last year, that I would travel every month. And I did. I've travelled every month last year. All my videos are on YouTube if you want to look at them. And I enjoyed it that much that I've decided to carry it on this year as well. I've already got next month's booked. In just over 3 weeks I go to Bucharest, Romania. This is a great place. There's some great. If you're a foodie, the restaurants top notch. The bars are great. The people are great. The sights are amazing. And it's a 2-hour 10 flight from Luton. There's nothing not to like about it. My flights cost, okay, it's February, it's a peak season, I understand that. But my flights cost £32 and my apartment cost £62. So I had change out to 100 quid. I changed £100 into euros, which is the currency here. And I've still got money left. And I'm drinking all day, I am, as you can see by the videos. It's hard to spend your money. But you can come here and go cheap. You can come here and go Michelin star if you want, as I showed you in an earlier video. Really, really nice place. And I'd advise anybody to come. Like I say, let me get over here before I get killed. They have to stop, even though there's nowhere. The weather's beat me a little bit. I don't mind the cold. When it gets to like -18, -20, it's debilitating. You find that you have to go back to your apartment every few hours just to just thaw out and recharge and come again. But Lithuania is amazing. Try, see what you think. And if you do watch the video, please give me a like. I hate trying to be the next Mr. Beast. I hate trying to be the master and get 100,000 views and subscribers and get money. I'm doing all this, it's like a catalogue to leave my grandkids. That's all. When I'm long gone, my grandkids can pop on YouTube and say, that's my granddad there. That's all I'm doing it for. But if you want to give me a like or a subscribe, brilliant. If you do, okay, all the best. See you later. Okay, I'm back up in the main square. And the floor is like glass, I promise you. Oh my God. But who dares wins. So I've come back up here, I've took some lovely photos that are all illuminated. And looks beautiful of a night. But I've noticed a couple of little bars here. This one is just called Barras. Klimas Barras. Whether that's Klimas's bar, I don't know. But I am going in there for a drink. And then there's one next door on the corner, and I'm going in there as well. Just to finish my weekend off. I would imagine if I came here in July or August, this would be absolutely rammed of people. And so it should be, because Kaunus is a fantastic place. The weather's beat me slightly this time, but I don't regret. A minute you come in, I've had an amazing time. That's enough waffle. I'm going in here for a beer. See you later. Am I filming inside? Lithuanian cherry brandy and Lithuanian
gin.
Geronimo?
Yeah, Geronimo, yeah.
Geronimo gin. So now I have to have one please and one please.
Sure.
I fell in a really nice little bar. The guy is fantastic. He's a really good guy. And I'm on the vodka and orange. And but I like to try everything local. So now I am having Lithuanian cherry brandy and Lithuanian gin.
Yeah.
I will pay you one please. And this is the bar. Really nice bar right on the square. Freezing cold outside, but it's nice and warm in here. Well, I've come back to my favourite restaurant. I was here any time. The food is amazing. But there's a couple of things I wanted to try. I wanted to try potato pancakes and dumplings to see if they're as good as the ones out in Budapest. The wine's amazing, I know the wine's good. Bish bosh, these are the dosh. So my potato pancakes have come and I've ordered them in a mushroom sauce, so I'll show you that. I know my video skills are amazing, are they? So that's my pancakes with the mushroom sauce. I'm going to eat that. And then I've got dumplings coming after. It's all good, eh? I might order me another wine or... Okay, shoot me. See you later. Well, them potato pancakes was incredible. I had potato pancakes. They come with the Georgian cheese inside. They melt in your mouth. And they come with a mushroom truffle sauce. Oh my God. I've had 3 and I'm full already. And now they've just bought me dumplings. So I've got 3 of them, dumplings filled with pork. And I got a big tub of bacon bits and a big tub of sour cream. Oh, unbelievable. I ain't gonna eat it, but I don't care. I just wanted to order it to try it. But them dumplings look incredible, filled with pork. But I've had 3 of them. I wonder if I could have some of that mushroom sauce with the dumplings. What do you reckon? And the bacon bits. Listen, these pancakes, these potato cakes are incredible. I've had 3 and I could just eat another 2 now. But I've got to try the dumplings. Okay, I'll let you know how to get on. Well, I've had an amazing meal again in there. I've drunk far too much wine. And the problem I got now, the floor is like a skating rink. It literally is. You need to be like Torval and Dean to walk on this. And I got about a 15-minute walk back to my apartment. But I don't care. That restaurant's great. I had potato pancakes with a mushroom truffle sauce, and then I had pork dumplings, and I had 2 really big glasses of wine, lovely house red. And my total bill was €25. So at 23 quid, it was. But the food was incredible. If you want traditional Lithuanian food in a lovely setting, you won't beat that restaurant. It's incredible. So you could see, I love to stride on. I'm a walker. I am. I love to stride out and walk, but you could, because it's literally like it's like glass. But that's life. I will come to Lithuania in February when it's minus 18. You just go walk like you're like your feet keep slipping behind you. Never mind, I'll get back to the apartment. But stranger. He's a stranger. God bless him. Right, I'll see you back at the apartment. Tarabi. Well, I'm back at the airport, Kaunus airport. Very, very small airport. Straight through security, straight through customs, no problems. Less than a couple of minutes. We're in the first flight out, flight's on time. So Lithuania, Kaunus, highly recommended if you put it on your bucket list. It's been a great weekend. What have I spent? My flights was 32 quid. And my apartment for 2 nights was 66, so that cost 98 quid. You wouldn't go to Blackpool for that. So I'll put all this together when I get back and put it on YouTube if anybody's interested in Lithuania. Here's to the next one, 4 weeks, Bucharest, Romania. See you later. There he is in all his glory. Just starting to snow on him again. Beautiful. Some kids over there having fun. I don't want to stop on them too much. They're all having toboggan rides down the hills over there.